So today we received a phone call from Sydney, Gavinier, at 4:45 French time to let us know that he had some serious problems on board, that his front beam had broken and his mast was broken, and the boat was actually sitting on its side at the time. He was fine, he hadn't been hurt, he was inside the central hull of the boat. There was no water leaking in, so there was no immediate urgence for him. He had set off his EPIRB, and he put his survival suit on and got all his emergency material to hand, because obviously he couldn't get to safety in his boat. So when it happened, Oman Air Majan was about 250 miles from the Azores, sailing in moderate conditions, nothing extreme, 20 knots of wind with a sea state, wave size between 1.5 and 2 meters, and the boat was sailing at about 20 knots average speed, going upwind or just cracked off, so fast upwind sailing, which is nothing extreme. So when Sydney set off his EPIRB, he's actually in the waters that are controlled by the Portuguese rescue authorities. So the rescue's been coordinated by the centre in Portugal. They're in direct contact with Jean Morel, who's the race director, and they have contacted. They've been looking around where Sydney is, and they've found a bulk carrier who's actually not far from Sydney. So currently that bulk carrier is being diverted to Sydney to hopefully transfer him off Oman Air Majan. So right now the bulk carrier is called the Cavo Alexander, is in VHF contact. They're not far away from Sydney. Apparently the conditions in the zone are okay for doing a transfer. We don't know any details of what's going to happen, how that's going to happen. So hopefully in the next few hours we should have some good news from Sydney. Obviously the priority is to get Sydney safe, and then in the meantime the technical team will be working on how to get Oman Air Majan back to safety as well.